Eric, you're doing the intro.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I hope you haven't missed us. Sorry about my fellow friends, but not these guys. These guys always show up. Unless you're Travis, he didn't show up once,
Yeah,
but
one
that's
time.
okay.
Very good.
It's the movie Shoehorns, and we watched some of us very reluctantly. I'll speak for myself there. The Angriest Man in Brooklyn. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly
Starring Robin
Robert
Williams.
Williams.
You might know him as Jack from the movie Jack, or the kid who went to the jungle in Jumanji.
mm, Robert Parrish.
Maybe Mrs. Doubtfire, but he was Robin Williams in this movie.
Was he?
Well, no.
Yeah.
Was
You making a
just
joke
So-
about suicide?
Oh, yeah. How long after this movie did he commit suicide? Is the
This
question.
was 2014, I think.
And then when
This
did
came out in May. So obviously he filmed it the year or two before.
Yeah.
Really?
But this came out in May 2014 and he died in August 2014.
Really?
It doesn't.
Yeah, I thought that
mean
was
anything.
a
I don't.
unfortunate.
That means
at least an
something.
That was
unfortunate
the
parallel.
movie could have been filmed 5 years ago. You don't even know these. You don't know this shit.
I mean, he looked pretty old in it.
He also could have been. There could have been so many other movies he was like doing. You know what I mean? It was his last movie that was put into production. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's sad that
But
was the
still,
case.
he was going through all that shit, and he seems like he may have been going through some of that shit in real life too.
He was going through that shit his whole life, correct? I would think, right?
Well, no, I thought the whole reason he killed himself was because he had been recently diagnosed with
Yeah.
some disease.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're saying now, right? That's like kind of new information.
I mean, yeah, it was not super.
They were
recent.
putting it all on the he's a depressed comedian angle and shit at first, it seemed like.
Sure, yeah. I remember that too.
Yeah, and then I did hear that not that long ago that he actually was and it seems to be the case with a lot of these, like fucking Pee Wee Herman, my fucking guy. Like, why is no one do you guys not care about Pee Wee Herman? Was he not a part of your life?
Nah, he was not a part of my life. Did he kill himself or what?
No. Just he had cancer, but he had
Yeah.
6-year private battle with cancer. These people
Yeah.
just like die, and then you're like, what the fuck?
His
I
real name-
loved him in
Hello?
what was that? Well, yes, but no. What
Mystery
was
Men.
the Mystery Men? Yes.
Yeah, the fart guy, amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was great, dude. The Pee Wee movie is a Tim Burton fucking movie. It's a fun movie, man.
Oh,
Really? It's a Tim Burton movie?
It was his buddy. He said, "Can you direct this for me?" He said, "Sure."
No, I've never seen it. I don't
It's
think.
cool as fuck. It's a pretty fun little adventure. I think you would enjoy it. I actually should shoehorn that in.
And that's probably the only way you get me to watch it.
You son of-
Shoehorn it.
Well, let's talk about it, guys.
Zach, why'd you pick this movie?
Well, you
son of a
bitch, when it comes down to it.
You
Zach,
skipped
what-
out of town after leaving us with a dumpster fire, eh, Zach?
Well, Wyatt, you're not wrong. I think it looks like 2010. The movie may have actually been completed.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah.
It took 4 years to come out?
I'm telling you.
That means they knew it was shit too.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably did it well, yeah, that's weird. It's almost like they foreshadowed his death.
Yeah, man.
Well, they were
This out, he's not
okay.
looking
Okay,
good.
He didn't look
I'll
good.
tell you this. It
No.
says they started filming in 2010. So that
Yeah,
and it
that's
says
all-
completed in April of 2014. So that means there was probably 2 years of post.
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
A movie like that shouldn't need 2 years of.
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
No.
Mila Kunis is awful.
She was
Okay,
bad. She
so-
was very bad in this movie.
She is never.
Do you know what other part of this movie that didn't sit well with me based on more recent events that have happened?
Yes.
Louis C.K.
The
Yeah.
Louis C.K. scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought the same thing.
Yeah, that didn't age well either.
It was pretty
Forgot
funny.
about this.
One of the better scenes. He was funny.
Oh god.
This movie was.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of on the side with Ben here. It's kind of like, Kevin Spacey's a little tainted now. Louis C.K. a little tainted now. Just
Kevin Spacey got off.
He killed them all.
He's a free man.
He's gonna sue your fucking ass, dude. He's gonna
Not
sue
in the court of Hugo Boss.
Oh wow, that's all that matters. Hugo Boss, court of law. Yeah. This movie.
You know what? I think the Afsadi brothers and/or Adam Sandler watched this movie to get some inspiration for Uncut Gems. Cause like there was a couple times where I was just like closing my eyes, like I can't take any more yelling.
Dude, was this not the longest 1 hour and 20-some minute? Like this movie wouldn't fucking stop existing. I fucking was so mad. Didn't want to watch it. Then it was just a slog. It took forever. It was so
mean. My typical self, but God, this movie.
It was so like you're just, oh my God.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna watch it when we got the text because I was gonna watch it last night. I saw how short it was, did something. I was like, I'll watch it tomorrow.
Right.
So when Zach sent that text, I was like, well, I'm just not gonna watch it. Like, fuck. Like you can't just keep fucking offering up these movies and not showing up. But I know he's sick tonight, but man, your sick days are over, buddy. You're run out. So you're gonna have to take some unpaid time off if you're not gonna show up. You're not picking the next movie.
I feel like he doesn't get to pick a movie for like 2 turns now.
He's banned.
He landed on the Candyland square. Skip a turn.
Dude,
what did he like about this movie? That's the annoying.
No. He's never seen it.
Oh, he hasn't?
No.
Are you sure about that?
I swear he said he'd never seen it. And he was just drunk.
He
was just like on edibles going through movies.
Yeah, I mean, that was the problem. He was on Prime, shuffling through. I mean,
well,
it's hilarious that the algorithm pulled that up for him because I don't think it pulled it up for anybody else.
That's a much better Robin Williams movie where he is kind of a similar character. I think that came out.
It's the father in
Yeah, I
think is the one you're thinking of.
Something like
Mandy
that.
Moore, I think, is in it too.
No, I don't know. Yeah, that one's good. No, it's another one too. I swear, where he's like a dad, and he's like, maybe that is it. I don't know. They're so forgettable towards the end of his career, man. It's very sad what the fuck was he doing?
Father's Day, is that it?
He was aimless. No, because that's when he's a fucking father, like a Catholic priest,
that's not
right?
it. That's someone with Billy Crystal.
All right.
Billy Crystal. What the fuck?
Sounds like everyone here didn't like it. We can get into our scores later, but I'm gonna go to the old Rotten Tomato meter. Over under 18% fresh for this movie.
Under.
Under.
Over.
Okay, it came in at a 9%.
Wow.
Doubled it.
Damn,
it really was pretty terrible.
That was the critic score. The audience score a little better, but it's still 30%. Generous.
Metacritic, my go-to, 21% out of 100.
Yep.
Still
always good to get a critic to balance things out.
Dude,
I don't.
When Mila Kunis is narrating stuff, you've lost your way.
As soon as anyone started narrating, I was like, "Well, this is over already."
Yeah, Robin Williams and Mila Kunis playing off each other. What the fuck? What movie was she in to make them say we gotta get Mila Kunis to narrate this movie with the legendary Robin Williams?
I gotta look her up, but I feel like she's been good in a couple movies. Like
name them.
Was she in Bad Moms?
The movie
wasn't good. That's what you went with number one, huh? Bad.
Oh well, no, I guess Ted. She was okay in Ted.
Fucking hate Ted.
Forgetting
Black Swan.
Has to be the best movie.
Oh yeah, forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Black Swan.
Yeah,
Black Swan is by far her best movie.
I'm forgetting
Black
Sarah
Swan
Marshall.
in that '70s show. That's it for me.
Yeah, forgetting
You didn't like
Sarah
her
Marshall.
forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Yeah, that's true. She's she's forgettable for. I don't know, man.
Okay, you also can't forget she's Meg on Family Guy.
Yeah,
but that's different.
Yeah, I guess that's true. She's been in a few good things, but yeah, I don't know. There's something about her.
You guys didn't like Jupiter Ascending?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I mean, I found it watchable for how
It's kinda
terrible it
like-
is.
Channing Tatum and
It's
Mila.
very bad, but
Well, it's unfortunate that it's bad. I want it to be good or better.
She kind of has like the same. I feel like
Max Payne.
she has the same
that
like
movie
Book
was
of
pretty
Eli?
bad.
always.
Oh my God, no. Book of Eli, she's terrible in that. It's come on, man. She's just herself. She doesn't.
Exactly.
What about? Isn't
Never
she in
changes.
That,
And it's not
isn't she in
good.
that
It's not like
Friends with
Matthew
Like a
Benefits
McConaughey.
monotone
movie?
kind of girl, which is rare. But like she's attractive and she's
Didn't she do
okay.
Friends?
Gotta
Friends
look,
with Benefit.
dude.
Friends.
Yeah,
Didn't
Friends
she do
with
Friends with
Benefits.
Benefit?
That's
Yeah,
that
the
one's okay. You rewatch it,
Yeah.
you might think that you should just kill yourself instead. Because I used to like it, and then I kind of watched it and was like, "What am I doing, man?" Justin Timberlake sucks. Also, let's talk about him. He also sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a musician. So.
I'm not a.
We've been fooled.
She's just hot.
Although I'll say in that '70s show, because she was kind of like
It was
stupid,
perfect.
it was good. But
Yeah.
where she's trying to act normal, it doesn't work as well. Like I thought she did the whole. Her as Jackie was pretty good.
Yeah.
I
No,
know.
see, it's like it's such a look thing. My wife was asking me who the fuck was Jake Busey. We were watching something,
Yeah.
and I said, "Why is this guy an actor? Like, it's obviously because his dad was an actor, but look at him, he's a freak."
Was
It's like
that Starship Troopers?
no, I think we were watching.
Contact.
He's in like season 3 of Stranger Things briefly,
Contact. He's in
Ow,
that.
ow, ow.
and
Who,
it's like
Jake
you just have
Busey?
to look.
Jake Busey. I love Jake Busey.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a look. Like he has such
He's
a
in-
weird look.
Yeah, he's in
he's
so
the guy
much
that
shit.
blows
Yeah,
up
he's
the-
in Starship Troopers, you dumbass. He's a
Contact.
He's in
huge
Mr.
part of it.
Robot.
I don't remember him in that.
Oh,
got
you.
Contact on
the
this
Yeah.
podcast.
Dude, Contact is good.
And that's controversial. Some people think it's stupid, and I'm like, I don't
I did
understand
not.
that take.
I did not enjoy this movie.
Bad.
No.
Which one?
This
The one we just watched. I did
Yeah.
not enjoy this movie.
I did
Not-
not
Nobody,
enjoy the movie.
nobody did.
I don't like it.
I immediately, like someone said it earlier, like the scene when he goes in and gets the diagnosis, like the amount of shouting, I was just like,
Motherfucker.
is this for real? This is awful acting. And again, I was questioning myself. I was like, are you just being your asshole self as always? You're not giving it a fair shot because Zach pissed you off. And I'm glad I wasn't wrong because, God, that was so annoying.
Dude, it was all.
I just shout, like bad shouting too, like just terrible
Bad
acting. And
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It wasn't funny,
no.
so it was just a lot of shouting.
And it was like
Um,
weirdly paced. They had that quirky bullshit music
No
in the
pace.
background. Ugh, God.
Blech.
Also, I mean, minor nitpick, I guess, but like in the beginning, at the start of the movie, when she's like, "You had a brain aneurysm. Do you know what that is?" And he goes, "Yeah, I know what that is. My grandpa or my dad had one." But I was sitting there
I think
thinking,
he said
I don't
uncle.
really know what a brain aneurysm is actually. So it'd be great if they kind of explained it, but they didn't. They just assumed that you know.
Yeah.
I would have liked if they said a brain aneurysm is when this happens, and normally it does this to you.
Dude, yeah. They could have
Minor
done something
nitpick,
nice.
but I
You
don't.
should watch The Big Ear, man. You're gonna like that. They explain a lot of stuff along the way for you, my man.
Yeah.
Who's picking next?
Oh, it ain't Zach. It ain't
Yeah.
Nick. It's one of us.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah!
I will
Oh
check the
God.
list.
Oh my
That's
God.
damn sure.
Have
check
you-
that
have you
shit
seen-
twice.
Have you seen The Big Sick, Wyatt?
I have. I didn't. It was very hyped up. I didn't enjoy it as much as I expected to. You know.
I kind of had a similar. I liked it, but it's like so fucking sad.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Brittany Runs a Marathon?
No.
Yes,
Is
I have,
Is that Brittany
Eric-
Murphy?
No. Eric, what did you think
I've
of it?
seen that randomly. I have.
It's the chick from Workaholics.
Yeah.
Who did I watch?
Jillian.
Oh,
Bell?
Jillian.
I think I.
That movie is like. It kind of blew me away in terms of what you would think it would be with that woman, with that actress in the lead. You know, she doesn't do much serious shit. So
Yeah, it's kind of a similar movie almost, like just
Yeah.
production wise. But that movie's so much better.
I would suggest watching that. It's very It's like motivating, man.
I mean, do we? Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to get into that and just get into some some of our top motivational, feel good
Oh
message
God, yeah, brother.
movies.
Waterboy. Fuck yeah, I'll
Yeah.
run through a
But
fucking.
let's just run through the ratings real quick. We don't got to spend a lot of time on this. Feels like it's gonna
It's
be
a
like
pile
a
of shit.
0, 1, 2 type week. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 0.
Wow.
I'm right there with you. Oh, that's Coco.
Because like I was the angriest man in Springfield after
I was gonna say that. Damn it.
it.
Angriest man in
Because
Fairfax.
Robin Williams was
Angriest
fucking
man in
terrible.
Arizona.
Mila Kunis was terrible.
Kunis.
Peter Dinklage was totally fucking wasted. He added nothing to the movie.
It was a meaningless movie.
It's totally meaningless. 100% meaningless. It wasn't funny. Like if it was funny, maybe I could have dealt with some of the shouting and stuff. But
I feel like Robin Williams just towards the end of his career just started doing that. Like I'm just gonna be like an angry, like deranged. I don't know, dude. What the? I don't get.
He clearly had something going on. Like
Yeah, he was venting.
it was not doing good.
Well, Hugo gives it a 0. Is that the first 0? Are we allowed to do that? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
oh yeah, we're allowed.
Wow.
I don't think anyone's ever given a 0, but I'll give the
Well, I gave
second
it
0 of all time.
I gave it a not applicable.
It's a 0.
It's a total 0 movie. I want to see what the director is to make sure he's not worked
Dude,
since.
I was just gonna say this is the guy who did Field of
David Fincher,
Dreams.
dude.
Oh really?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were talking top 5 baseball movies last week. What are the odds?
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, same thing with Robin Williams. I mean, I
Phil Alden Robinson.
it's hard to
Field of Dreams.
be good for 40 years.
He
Like
directed Sum of All Fears.
One hit wonder.
that wasn't terrible.
Sky was
Band
a
of
one hit wonder.
Brothers.
With Ben Affleck, the Ben
Field
Affleck
of
one.
Dreams. Field of Dreams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You did Field of Dreams.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Sorry about that.
Sorry
Bubs.
about that.
Sorry
Yeah,
about the bubs.
Why did you say 0 also for this movie?
I'll give it a 0.5.
Ben's being generous.
And what'd you give it, Wyatt?
I'm gonna give it simply because Robin Williams was in it. I'll give it 1 star because there was 1 star in it. His name was Robin Williams. He wasn't good. I'm gonna give it 1 star.
He was a writer on Fletch. Was it you, Eric, who was talking about Fletch recently?
Fletch.
No,
I know Fletch.
Ben's a Fletch guy.
Yeah, Chevy.
It was
Ben wishes he was Chevy. He wishes
might
he
have been
was Chevrolet Chase.
Dude, Chevy Chase's end of career was sad. It has been very sad.
Well, you know that Chevy Chase, a distant relative of Vinny Chase.
All right. Well, here's the problem. This writer.
Yeah.
There's one writer, Daniel Taplitz. He's known for Red Dog, Chaos Theory, and Commandments, none of which I've heard. Everything on this list is like, actually, I guess Red Dog got a 7.3, but.
Who was Ossie Dayan?
Yeah, I'm about to look at that person's
list.
list.
He got nothing.
Yeah, they both have nothing. How did they do this?
Money, family money.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably had money.
Oh, it's a script, dude. It's like in fucking Entourage when those dumb fucks who have the shooting range.
Yeah,
hey,
they probably
we gonna
went,
get
they
the
probably
smoke
went to the
jumpers
studio and said, "We will finance this movie completely if you put it out for us. You distribute it for us."
Awful, just fucking awful.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
thanks, fucker.
Yeah, well, that movie sucked dick. I mean, it got rated poorly, I understand, but like usually when movies are getting like 2 out of 10, that's not going to be shoehorned in. That's
it's got to be like middle. Usually, it's more of a middle of the road movie that people are overlooking,
like Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, just like that.
Man, I don't necessarily agree with that. If Zach had seen this movie and liked it, and nobody had ever seen it, I feel like that's a shoehorn.
I've got a great Ryan Reynolds movie that nobody's ever fucking heard of.
Oh yeah, what's it called, man?
I'd have to confirm.
I don't even know.
Definitely maybe. There's a funny story about definitely maybe. My brother was.
It's called The Nines.
No, I definitely haven't
The
heard
Nines.
Yep.
Oh, this movie's fucking zapped my energy.
of that. All right, well, let's rev it up. Let's talk about our top 5 inspirational, feel good.
No, we're not ready for this.
That's how you jack the crowd.
We're not ready for this.
I can't. You see how I did that? All right, well, I'll start us off because I'm ready to go.
Motherfucker.
Number 5, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh wow.
Directed by and starring Ben Stiller. And Kristen Wiig is in it also. This movie, fucking beautiful. They go to Iceland and shit. He goes to Mongolia and shit. And it all looks money. Volcano erupts. And have any of you seen that movie?
Yeah, I agree.
What movie?
Walter Mitty with Ben Stiller. Secret Life.
I think you should rewatch it if you thought it sucked. It was because I kind of didn't like it on my first viewing years and years ago when it came out. And as an older human being, I've kind of learned to appreciate it a little more.
I mean, I just think
it's a very easy watch, kind of like Big Year.
Yeah, it's an easy watch.
I think I had seen it, but yeah, it was. I think it was one I kind of watched and didn't pay attention to.
The ending scene, the photo, why you know what I'm talking about, the photo and all of that. To me, it's a fucking great ending. It's a total payoff scene. More dog vomit.
Dog's gonna die. This dog might die.
Number.
He ate a carpet.
Number 4.
You're doing some spur of the moment slapdick list here. There's no heart in this, Hugo. You're
talking about. I'm
I'm
very passionate.
Heart.
Secret. I mean, I don't have it exactly ordered like I want it to
Talk
be.
to me.
But I'm very passionate about all these movies. Are you talking, Eric? I heard some noises or something, but I wasn't looking at the screen. All right, number 4. I gotta go with my man, Groundhog's Day. You'll see. I'm trying to remember what the message to Secret Life of Walter. Oh yeah, it was to go out and live your life and go out and experience things. And I think a lot of these movies have a similar message, I guess. Groundhog's Day.
Feel good movies? What is motivational movies? What's the category here?
Well, I don't really know how to categorize it exactly.
Tell me now.
Huh?
Tell me right now.
I think motivational.
Okay.
I think I'm looking for something that like makes you like look at your life and think, yeah, I could incorporate some of that into my own life.
Wow.
I mean, number 1, it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm jumping ahead here, but I've related to number 1 on my list very much, and I definitely needed it in my life. And at that time, I actually think that movie helped me a little bit. But number 4, we're jumping ahead of ourselves. Number 4, Groundhog Day.
What just happened?
Bill Murray.
We're jumping ahead of ourselves. It's your list.
Bill Murray teaches you that well, I don't know really what it teaches, but what does Groundhog Day?
Live your life.
I mean, it's the same kind of thing. It's you need to live. Well, actually, no. Groundhog's Day is be nice to people. Being nice to people.
I thought that was Scrooged.
Yeah, Scrooged is similar.
You're poking holes.
But yeah. All right. Well, I'm not sure what the message is in that, but it's something good. I'll tell you that. Number 3 is Chef.
You fucker.
Did I steal that from you?
yeah, that was gonna be. Chef, I was eyeing it.
Chef is great because that teaches you to do what you feel, do what you want, do what you're passionate about. Don't just do what your fucking owner says to do. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. All that shit's good.
Oh, that shit's good.
Number, I don't really have a number 2, I guess.
Weird.
Um,
One of those could have been number 2. You're just skipping 2?
I might have to. I don't know.
Damn.
I mean, I
Slapdick
guess.
Hugo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he always does this shit.
What a terrible list maker that guy is. I mean, I guess I'll go. Hold on.
Oh my God.
What are some of you other people seeing in the lists out there?
We're not gonna tell you what's on our list, big dog.
Yeah, fuck you. This is
Yeah,
motivational.
Hey, I took a hit here going first, and now y'all coming back.
Yeah, well, you were
Find some
raring to
time for
go.
you people, and now you're attacking me?
This is supposed to be number 1.
No, I know number 1. Number 2,
Oh.
I know number 1. Number 1 is rock solid. 1 second here. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to go with a movie that I like and is good, but I'm not sure what it means.
Jesus.
What are you Jesusing?
You watching these movies? What's going on? You're not understanding the message of anything.
All right. I guess I'll go with. Jeez, I don't know.
Golly. That's someone else.
I'll go with Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
I don't know what that movie is teaching, but it's a good movie,
Jesus.
and I liked it. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go. All right. You know what? Actually,
What's happening?
I don't know. We have no clue what actually.
All right. Number 1.
Oh, here it is.
Yes, man.
Well, that's
Yes.
your number 1.
Dude, I'm telling you, this movie came along at a time when I really needed
I
it.
love the movie. It's a great movie.
When I was saying no to everything, I never left. If people invited me to something, I would be anxious or whatever, and I'd say no. And
Wyatt never had a phase like that.
What? What do you mean?
yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people can relate to this, and it's because it's easy to say no and stay comfortable.
I was the only if Ben wears a fedora man. Remember that? I would only go out to the bars in Arlington if you wore a fedora that night. And you did. That's like a fucking bit. Wear a fedora, bitch, or I won't come. Yeah, he wore the fedora.
Oh, I wore the shit out of that fedora. I think I still had long hair at the time.
You got so
much
Ben with the long hair.
Didn't I still have long hair at the time?
I don't know.
Rocker Ben.
Unsure. Well, so is that your list?
Yeah.
That was Grandpa's Stetson I was wearing.
So yeah, yes, man. I think that really motivated me to go out there and do shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's what's up.
I made a slapdick little list, but it's not.
Let's see your dick and let's slap it.
It's not numbered or anything.
Okay.
And honestly, they're not really like what?
Sorry, I just saw a banger for my list.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so there's 5 of them I picked at least that I thought of that when I watch, I feel something at least.
That's tough.
So I'd say 5.
Gonna survive the night.
5 is Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Uh-huh.
That's just a classic, like, hooky. Life's not so serious.
I love it. Yeah, of course.
Fun type movie.
Of course.
And I mean, it's just, performances all around.
What's it motivate you to do? Nothing?
It doesn't really motivate me to do anything except, enjoy life.
Know what it motivates me to do? Be Chris McIntosh. His favorite movie. He wouldn't stop watching it. And I just think of Chris McIntosh every time I think of that movie. And I love it.
Kid loved Ferris Bueller.
He fucking loved it. We watched it in his van. It was great.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like that movie?
Yeah, very few people don't like that movie.
Yeah, that's kind of like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
I would say maybe number 4 is Caddyshack.
Ooh, Daddy
just
Hack.
because that's another one that you can just watch and you don't have to think too hard, and it's not really inspiring you to do anything. But there's a feel good story there.
Surely. Yep.
You
The
are where
nobody.
it's a motivational
Yeah,
movie.
the nobody Irish kid that's the caddy ends up winning the tournament. So that's motivational.
All right, yeah. It doesn't matter where you come from.
Rags to riches.
Mhm.
Rags to riches and get your back in.
I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go Big Fish because that is just the
Switch.
ultimate like dream big, go after your dreams type movie. I mean, they obviously take it to the extreme.
Extreme!
And personify everything a little bit, but that's a movie that I think needs to be examined on this podcast. By the way,
What's that?
Yeah, I'd like to see that again.
Big
Big
Fish.
Fish.
Oh, I've never seen it. I'm too scared to watch it.
Tim Burton.
Why?
I don't want to cry and stuff. It seems like a crying movie, and sometimes you're just like not looking to cry. Will I
Yeah,
cry?
I could see that.
Will I cry?
I don't. You won't cry sad tears.
You
They'd be
promise?
happy tears.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But that kind of
Um,
there's still tears, and it's a whole.
I
number
love happy
two.
tears.
And you're
Number
thinking
two.
about life, and
Number 2 is The Martian,
wow.
because
Okay.
that is a will to live type movie.
Yeah.
It motivates you to just fucking overcome all the odds. Matt Damon, a tremendous performance, pretty much by himself.
It's amazing.
Gonna science the
Even-
shit out of this.
Yeah,
even outside of Matt Damon, there's a lot of big actors in that movie.
You're kidding. Tell me about him.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
So
Christopher Lloyd.
you definitely have seen The Martian, right?
I've seen it like 20 times. It's so
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Childish Gambino. Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
Bino. What's the deal, though?
Surprise number 1, because this won't even make sense. Catch Me If You Can.
He
That
just
was actually on
you
a
can
list
pick any
I saw.
movie you want.
I think that counts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just another one of those like.
What's the message there?
The message is probably
Just take the bull by the horns, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, against all odds, you can still somehow make yourself something. It wasn't the right something, but.
Well, he ended up working for the FBI or whatever,
He
right?
did.
Yeah.
He did, but I mean, it was after he hit rock bottom doing, the bad thing he was doing.
Yeah.
That he had done better than anybody ever, but.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, they teach you cops, you got to think like a crook. Well, he went through all that to think like a check frauder or whatever.
Those are just movies that anytime they're on, I can watch those and I sit there and I enjoy it and I feel good afterwards.
Terminal was going to be what's it called?
The name of the movie?
An honorable mention. Terminal for me would be
What's Terminal?
Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks is stuck in the airport.
Oh God. I don't think I watched that one, and if I did, I don't remember it.
It's pretty good.
God.
Okay. Why are there so many movies where Tom Hanks is in an airport?
I was gonna say, I feel like he's probably has the most like inspirational movies. Like a lot of his movies.
Oh well, yeah. You never think about What's the
Castaway?
Island movie? Castaway.
Air Force Gump.
Phillips.
Just everything he's done is.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, it's garbage.
And You've Got Mail are great love stories. Excuse me.
Yeah, You've Got Mail is good.
You've Got Mail.
Said Catch Me If You Can.
I mean, dude, this is super hard. I mean,
I'm ready to go.
go ahead, bud.
I mean, I'm sure didn't really
I
research.
mean, for making that on the fly list, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty damn good. I mean, it all depends. This is like nostalgia. You could do like nostalgia too. It just depends, like what you want.
It could mean
For
whatever the
some
hell
reason,
you
I
want it to
That's
mean.
what I'm saying.
For some
That's why
reason,
it's so
I got a
fucking
soft-
hard.
I got a soft spot for you and McGregor, man. And that's how big that Big Fish movie. Every time it was on, I was just like, "Wow, this is a great movie."
I love to hear it, Ben. I really
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you come over, we'll watch it. I own it.
do. I own it. Maybe.
All right, Eric, fire away, baby.
Yeah. All right. Number 5. Going with V for Vendetta. Have you ever seen it?
What?
Yeah, that's a weird
Yeah,
pick.
I used to own that one. That's a good
Well,
inspirational,
Actually,
like
I
rebellion
might have
story.
seen that in the theater with you.
No,
Did
you
we
didn't.
No?
Because not me, because
Oh, okay.
I'll never forget, and that's why I made my list. That's a movie like one of the first movies I saw by myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I didn't really do that. Usually go with friends, but I remember I went and saw a movie by myself, and man, just like when the movie ended, I felt like inspired. Like I just felt
Right.
something from that movie, and I was just
Hell
like,
yeah, dude.
that movie was
Guy Fox,
fucking
baby.
awesome.
That movie's so good.
And it was like different too, because like there wasn't anyone to immediately talk to about it. But I just remember feeling like lifted up by that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't think it holds up as well, but
It sure
not that
does. I
bad, but
watch it all the time. I
no,
watch
yeah,
it
that's
every
what I'm
couple
saying.
years.
I'm sure it's still good, but like I'll never
Who
have
play-
that feeling again.
Who
from it.
plays the Guy Fox character?
Weaver, or what's his name? Yeah.
Hugo
They.
Weaver,
Yeah, Hugo Weaver. Yeah. Hugo Weaving. Yeah.
yeah.
But hey,
Desmo.
Oh.
how about Desi?
Oh, this is
There
Oh
we
my
perfect
go.
God,
timing.
he said 9:05 and he was only 2 minutes off.
I finished work at 9, so I
Shit.
had to take a piss, wash my hands.
Tell Desi the topic so he can get in.
Yeah, welcome, Desi. We are going through our top 5 inspirational or motivational movies. Eric's going through his list right now. Wyatt's going to go next. If you want to take a few minutes to maybe look at a couple lists or something, see if you can
Okay.
add anything to that. Feel
Yeah.
free to talk about anything. Eric just started his list, number 5, V for Vendetta. I think you might be a big V for Vendetta guy.
I can see why you would think that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. But let me take a couple minutes and think about that.
Yeah.
5 movies. That's
Well,
You've
whatever,
got while Eric goes through his.
Yeah, and
Okay.
also, Desi, I'd like you to guess. We've already given our review. I will not spoil. We gave our scores for Angriest Man in Brooklyn. We usually do
Yeah.
1 to 10. I would like you to guess what each of us gave that movie once we're done with this segment. Okay.
I mean, I
couple things
okay,
to think
1, 2.
about while I get back to my
Okay.
top 5 most movies of all time. At number 5, I had V for Vendetta. At number 4, near and dear to my heart, The Karate Kid.
Oh, wow.
Like, you have a sports movie when you're talking about inspirational
Yeah.
movies. Could have gone Rocky. Could have went like the Rudy route. I might have another one on my top 5. But at number 4, we're going with Daniel LaRusso, the Karate Kid himself. Ralph Macchio. I mean, this movie just makes me feel warm and tingly whenever I see it still. It's a classic movie.
Such a good feel good movie. It's
Just
one of the best.
classic. I mean, it's got 2 of the greatest characters. You're just rooting for Daniel the whole time. Just want him to take down those fucking bastards.
Those bastards.
Yeah, I mean, it's iconic, obviously. So that's my number 4.
Were you a Karate Kid 2 and 3
No.
I
fan?
don't dislike. I think they're interesting. Like they're not as good, but
Oh, 3 Ninjas.
when he goes to Okinawa, like I like that. I think that's cool. I mean, they're not as good at movies. And then
Yeah.
who is it? It's the girl in number 3, right?
It's Mandy Moore or something, isn't it?
No, it's not me anymore. I think it's the girl that's asked like, is she hot in The Office? What's that chick's name?
Yeah.
Amy Adams.
No.
Oh no.
$1 Million Baby. Right?
Hillary Swank.
Hilary Swank.
Thank you.
She's
Thank
the-
you.
Yes, she's the karate girl.
She is not
Yeah.
hot.
Anyways, love Karate Kid. So there. Number 3, I got Good Will Hunting.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
saw that on there.
Great movie. How about them apples, huh?
I got a number. Huh?
Yeah, Good Will Hunting's good.
Travis loved it.
The Speech by Robin Williams. I mean,
Good Robin Williams movie. Wow, never seen one of those in here.
yeah.
Not in a while.
The message there, get the girl. Follow your heart.
Oh, you hot.
Don't stay. Don't let the people. Don't let the people you grew up with bring you down.
Don't
Go
let Ben
reach your
Affleck fuck
potential.
you over.
Chase what you want.
Good.
If you're good at math, do math. If you're a good shovel of dirt, shovel dirt.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ben. I'll get through this quicker for you.
No. It's just I was thinking about how that movie had conflicting messages, and it sucks because it's such a good movie.
What's the conflicting message?
Well,
Don't walk out on me.
yeah, I'm not. I'm just moving something. He is like telling him like, yeah, I missed out on a crucial moment in history to pursue potentially the love of my life. I don't quite think he's telling him not to pursue, a better life.
Who are you talking about?
I
Are you
think
talking about
that-
Rob Williams
What's
or Ben?
happening? What is happening?
Yeah, I'm talking about Robin Williams telling what he's trying to tell Matt Damon's character. I think it's more of a like
You got a good life. You got a good life.
what he did isn't quite comparable, I think, is actually what I would like to say. Because like, yeah, he's telling him to go after the girl at the end of the day, but I don't think he's not telling him not to pursue what he could get through, his genius and a mathematics career, or something like that.
Well, I kind of think that is the point. Like, you can get the girl and then try to make whatever of yourself you can too with her. Doesn't have to
Yeah.
be either or, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's trying to break him because he's such a fucking hard ass. Thinks he's like the smartest guy in the world.
I guess
That's
more
some
the point that
shit
he's
to him, and then he tells him, you think you know about all this stuff because you read about it in a book, but you don't know. You haven't lived life. You don't have true life experience. And then he breaks him down and like calls him out on that.
Yeah, wasn't Robin Williams from the same area too, or was that? Am I making that up?
No, because I remember they're talking about like a Boston Red Sox game. He was like, you were there, and obviously they live in the same city.
Well, right. But I mean, they were from the same. I think they were from the same like shitty part of Boston.
Probably. I haven't seen them. Don't exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, great movie.
Okay, well then my point is, I guess, mood, because I can't remember properly.
Well, it's okay. It's a good effort, though. Number 2.
Good
Number
talk,
2, I think this is going to make a few of you happy. Big Daddy.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I was about to make my list.
I wipe my own ass.
I mean,
Yeah. Don't get no
that's
better
a
than that.
classic. Probably, I don't know.
That is the saddest part of the movie when he says that.
Yeah, I mean, geez,
Funny.
just tugs at the heartstrings. What a good movie,
What a movie.
Yeah, and in the end, he doesn't get custody of Sonny, but he's still part of his life, and everyone learns.
I love how you're talking about this.
Everyone learns lessons. He's still part of his life. Just because someone's not your true blood doesn't mean you can't be a father.
That ending, I love that ending.
It's a great ending.
It's so good, man.
Yeah.
It really
That
ties
kid
it up.
that kid was in like 2 or 3 movies, and then you never saw him.
Oh, he's a
again.
douchebag now. You see him now. He's smoking. Have you not seen the viral video going around? Is it okay if I
No.
smoke this cigarette? Everyone's
What?
smoking cannabis. I just want my tobacco. He's a faggot. Oh, damn it.
Woo!
Who was that?
Oh man,
He
we had
sucks.
it.
This
We were doing
this
good.
one's tainted.
Yeah.
Fuck.
YouTube's gonna be
true. People will
YouTube's
agree
gonna
with
be at
me,
my
so just keep
doorstep
it.
tomorrow.
I don't give a fuck. He sucks, dude.
Oh,
He thinks
that's
he's a
shame.
thespian because he played Julian in Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kid? You're talking about
Well,
the kid?
plus he was
Yeah.
a twin, wasn't he?
wow.
Isn't there
Yes.
two of them?
I thought. No, well,
Yeah, well, he was
Either
the
that-
talented one.
it was either that or they just doubled. They used him and doubled him in scenes.
yeah. That's what, yeah.
I
Sorry
don't know
about
if he
that,
actually
guys.
was.
Sorry about
but
that.
it's fine, but yeah, it just sucks.
Yeah.
The algorithm's gonna push us down even further than we are.
I said fascist. He's
Flag,
a
yeah.
fascist.
Yeah,
Oh, he
fast.
definitely is a twin. He definitely is a twin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wonder which one
Well, Ferber will be mad
is
at
the
me.
is the is the one that we don't like.
What?
All right, what's number one?
Number one, I have another sports movie. Would you like to guess?
Yeah, can I guess?
And I can give clues. Yeah,
Can
go.
I guess?
Yep.
Remember the Titans.
No.
Wow. Okay.
All right, give us one vague clue.
What
You
sport
want, like,
is it?
The
Any
sport.
given
I was gonna say
Sunday.
Sport. Basketball.
Oh.
The Sixth Man.
Coach Carter.
Woohoo! Travis knows me.
No way.
No
Yeah.
way, for real?
Yep. We
Wow.
talked about this.
Wow.
Wait, it's in your subconscious because we've talked about this.
Wait, is
We
that
have talked about it,
is
but-
that the Wayans movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
really.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was a pretty big fan of Sixth Man too, so
I'll never forget. Well, I'll tell the story why this is my number one. My parents went out somewhere, and my brother maybe they were somewhere with my brother. So I had a babysitter and it was my brother's friend, and we went out to Blockbuster. We rented The Sixth Man, and this is the first time I had ever cried watching something,
Mhm.
and I was trying so hard not to make sure that my brother's friend wasn't seeing me. But God, this movie, I mean, it just choked me up when his brother dies.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Him coming back, and then at the end of the movie when he has to go away as the ghost and has to say goodbye, and he's no longer there to help him, but he realizes he can do it without him still. And actually, it's harder for the brothers dead to like walk away because Marlon Wayne's like, I got to do this without you. So that it still gets me just thinking about it, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
It's a good
great. I haven't seen it since.
No, it made me cry too
1997.
as a kid.
Dude, I had that in Senseless. Those were my two Wayans
Senseless.
brothers VHSs.
Spade.
Okay.
But
I
yeah,
had a
like when he's
bunch.
like telling his
Major
brother,
Payne,
I
That
got to
was
do this
man.
alone.
Blank
What a-
Man.
What a time, blank man. What a time to be alive,
I forgot he's a Wayne's brother also.
dude. There's so many.
There's 10
There
Wayans. I mean,
There's at least 4 that were famous when we were.
Keaton Ivory started it all.
And that was their actual dad in the show, right?
No,
That was. Are you sure?
no, definitely not. John Witherspoon. No,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my
Pops from
my top
Friday.
five.
it's a good list, Eric.
Damn, Eric, that's wild. Well, this is so tough to like put in actual order. So I don't. But we'll go number 5 for me. I'm gonna go Adventureland. To me, Adventureland is like.
Good one.
I mean,
That's
dude,
streaming
I can't.
anywhere. I have never seen that still.
Oh my God, I can't get over it. The feelings it gives me. I don't know why. I think I was either. I think that I was. You know how it's like golden age syndrome, where you think you're born in the wrong era or some shit. Sometimes I think that, like, obviously I wouldn't necessarily want to have lived in. I think this took place in like either the 70s or 80s. I don't know.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it's just like working at a carnival, a fucking the basic ass life, like, and all the like simple dramas, but somehow they made it like really entertaining and captivating. That's my number 5. Number 4, I'm gonna go. Oh, it's so hard. I'm gonna go The Big Year. Is my number 4.
Watch
I
this movie.
love that.
I don't know like how Travis didn't put this on his list. Because to me, this movie is the most, like, it's a feel movie and it's a motivational movie. It's both.
Yeah, you know, I was when I sent that text to come up with that, I was thinking about The Big Year, but then I started looking at other movies and just kind of forgot about it. But yeah, that's a good
I mean,
one.
there's too many movies, dude. That's the problem.
Yeah. Mhm.
some of these it's hard. I have like a list.
I've
but
never
it's
heard
hard
of
to
this, so
kinda-
I'm going to be watching that.
Well, I think we just need to
It's
shoehorn
great.
it. I think
It's
I
great.
think
Yeah,
It's
you
just
That's
Oh,
perfect,
man.
actually, because I just said, like, I need to watch this now because you guys keep talking it up.
yeah. What
I mean,
whose
well,
pick is it this week, Garrett?
Your pick.
Okay.
All
All right, we'll talk about that later. Go ahead,
right,
Wyatt.
my number 3. Okay, huh? Oh, number 3. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Wild. Have you ever seen Wild with Reese Witherspoon?
No.
No.
It's very motivating because she's like a chick who's going through some weird ass midlife crisis and shit, and she like chooses to go like hike through. It's a very famous,
Oh, I've heard of that.
and it's just like a personal struggle. And it was really well done, and for some reason it just like when I watched it, it really spoke to me, or it just hit me in a way that I don't know. I can't explain it. She's like, it's crazy. It's a crazy movie. She's getting like double teamed in like an alley behind a restaurant. Like, and then it's like, there's like flashbacks. Like her mom was like, it's weird. So it's worth watching. It's definitely a shoehorn movie because I'm sure none of y'all have seen it.
In an alley.
Yeah. They're like yeah.
I'm in.
My number 2 is Ratatouille. Ratatouille
good
is like art to me.
Yeah, it really
I
is.
don't understand how someone could watch that and not understand. It's food is it's romantic. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Another
One of my favorite movies of all time.
another ending that is just total payoff ending.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah.
And my
No.
number 1, it's not a specific movie. It's just Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter. The world that Harry Potter is the only thing that has matched it for me somewhat is Stranger Things. The first 3 seasons are the only thing that I've felt similar to what they've done with that universe with the kids. Not the same because there was 7 movies obviously, and Harry Potter to me nothing will top how that makes me feel, how that made me feel. Like it's amazing what they did with those movies, in my opinion. So that's it for me.
I agree. I'm a late, because I was like me, I never read the books, so I was just like, why would I watch the movies? Typical contrarian, but they came to me later in life, and I think they are fantastic.
Which is crazy. That makes me so happy. Like
Yeah.
that you never even read the books, and even as like, dude.
Yeah, it's great. Like I was like, oh, Harry Potter, that's stupid. That's not something I.
Well, look
like.
who's in it. It's like every famous British actor of all time graces the screen at some point. It's insane.
Well, it's the same thing with Game
yeah.
of Thrones. All this British stuff. There's only so many British actors, but
It is-
all the good ones.
It is tough too when you have when you're trying to keep a cat they grew up on.
Yeah.
Those movies. That's hard to pull off.
They were filming them for whatever 10 or 15 years or whatever.
Like them going to actual school.
Yeah.
And
it feels real. Like
and I think the ending is really good.
Dude.
Stuff like this, usually the endings are a big letdown, but the ending is pretty damn good.
I like those fucking dude. The sounds in those movies, the fucking intros and shit. It's like Star Wars level type of like.
I like it a lot now, and they play it a lot on TV.
I mean, I would say the first 3 to me are amazing, and then to me there's a little drop in quality, especially because the books start getting so big at like 4, 5, 6, 7 that they just had to cut a lot of stuff out.
I agree. I think 1 through 3, 4 is kind of like almost like a money grab, where obviously that's what the book was about, but it's just a different type of movie. And then I kind of like how they go into more serious shit after. There's like a gap. Like 4 is the split.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a perfect split from like.
They're still kids.
And 3 is kind of they're at the end of their kid shit. You know what I mean? When they're fucked. 3 is amazing.
3 is money.
Which one's 3?
Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Time travel.
Is that the most serious?
Time travel, yeah.
The main series, yeah.
Directed by
I'm not a big Harry Potter guy.
I mean, dude.
The first 2 directed by Christopher Columbus. Number 3 directed by Alfonso Cuarón. They're all
Christopher
money.
Columbus did every good kids movie ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably has all the feel-good movies, honestly.
Like Home Alone. Why did no one do a Home Alone or
Yeah. I mean, I just
I
forgot.
was skewing more towards motivational, but
Yeah.
I think feel
Yeah.
good is fine. But all right, Desi, you ready?
Leslie Desi's ready.
Eddie?
Um, some great movies you've all mentioned.
Thanks.
It's actually, I thought it was gonna be hard to pick 5, but after looking over, it's actually hard to just pick 5. I don't really have a particular order. Well, I'll start with number 5 because I just remember it being very inspirational. I've only seen it once, and it was like 10 years ago. Was Big Fish.
Ben, that was on Ben's list.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I don't need to
that's
go back
right.
over that, but I don't even remember much about it, but I remember it was like so well done and just I felt good watching it.
Yeah.
Another one, not sure if you guys seen it, A Dog's Purpose.
I
Oh.
think I have
It's
seen
like
that.
it's a movie, but it's like 3 or 4 separate.
Yeah.
Is Dennis
stories in
Quaid
it.
in that?
Yes.
Okay, I've
Dog,
seen
there's
parts
like
of
they're all
it.
different, like a dog's, like right.
Right. Different. I don't remember, but it's motivating. It's sad. I shed a tear.
Yeah, it's a dog's purpose, a dog's journey, a dog's. That's, I mean, dude, any dog movie is gonna get you.
Well, it's like the main story, I believe, was Dennis Quaid in like the life of his dog.
A dog's way
It comes
home.
back to him. Yeah.
Oh,
Where the red ferns
dude.
grow. Anybody
that
seen
dog
that
looks
one?
so.
Wait, Homeward
Fuck, I
Bound.
forgot about
Oh,
Homeward
Homeward Bound. Fuck.
Yeah.
See,
Bound.
there's too many, dude. Like
That's such a nostalgia movie for our
me, it's
age
like
group.
Rescuers Down Under, man. That movie rips.
Come on.
I was trying to show that to my daughter the other day.
That
but
movie is sick, dude.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Go ahead,
She wasn't
Desi. Sorry,
getting into
Des.
it.
No problem. All right, so I got those 2. Next, I'm going to say Love Actually.
Yeah.
I mean, just overall variants, feel good, many stories going on, reminds you to be just, what love is, whatever, what it can be.
I'll actually say that's like last year. I didn't watch a ton of Christmas movies. I watched Love Actually and
Home Alone.
I think I watched Home Alone and what's the one I like?
Think you watched Home Alone?
A White
Santa
Christmas.
Claus?
Better
No.
Home Alone.
No,
Oh,
I
Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. I think that's like all. I didn't go very deep in the Christmas lineup last year,
Man,
but I have to watch Love Actually every Christmas.
I've never seen that one. Isn't that a newer movie?
No.
Yeah,
No. Well, not
Well, not-
really. It's
Or
like
like
2006,
Christmas movie.
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. So I consider that like a newer Christmas classic, I guess.
It's not from the '90s or '80s.
I don't really
or-
get I mean, I get. I don't know, man. Is it really a
It's
Christmas?
nothing like Home Alone 1 and 2.
People
right?
argue about whether it's a Christmas movie, but it's enough Christmas for me to make it a Christmas movie.
They're just making a Christmas album, isn't he? Is that why? Or because it's actually during?
No, I mean it all centers around Christmas. A lot of they're going Christmas shopping a bunch of times and the
Almost
Christmas
picked
parties.
Elf almost got
And
picked.
pretty much all the Christmas movies are motivational.
Yeah, Santa Claus is like nostalgia too, though. Let's hear what else Desi's got for us.
Well, we got 2 more here. Kind of hard to say the order, but The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. I mean, come on. Rags to, riches, or however you want to say it. It's, him giving the guy the $5 bill.
Yeah.
It's just,
Started from
I mean,
the bottom,
it's-
now he's there, huh?
right. It's not
Right.
like, it's not very believable. It may be a true story, but, that's feel good. And then number 1, I'm going to have to go with Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
I know that's like number 1 on the list here. Did anybody else
Yeah.
say that?
No,
No.
nobody did.
No.
Or
Okay.
Life of Pi, if you've ever
Freaking
seen
movie.
that. Wow.
I've never seen that.
Wow.
Slumdog Millionaire was one of my favorite
this is-
movie theater
This is
experiences.
the problem. Like now, I'm thinking like there's like this list is it's so hard to make a list.
It
It's
is.
like
It is.
That's
I
the
would
fun of it.
replace-
You come up with 5 movies, other people come up with 5 different ones, and you talk about it.
yeah, it's just tough because like look, I'm like I have so many more movies.
I mean,
that-
my all-time 5 favorite movies haven't changed my entire life. The only one that I've added in the past 10 years is Interstellar.
All right. Well, real quick, what are your top 5? Let's hear these movies
Top
that haven't
5.
I
changed.
guess.
In no particular order, it would be Interstellar, Godfather, Scarface, Titanic, and I consider the original Star Wars trilogy as one.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good list. What did Interstellar replace? Do you know?
Terminator 2.
Beyond the professional.
Leo, ooh, that's a good one.
What did you say?
Beyond the professional.
Yeah, he loved. That's where I saw
Yeah, he
Lee
was-
on The Professional. Desi's home.
Oh yeah, that was on replay, I think.
Yeah,
HBO.
you're probably Pete. You have to watch Lee on The
I
Professional.
think you're a big Harrison Ford guy.
Me?
Yeah, Air Force One. Don't you really like Air Force One?
I mean, I love 90s action movies in general are really good. I think Heat is one of my favorite movies. I mean, that just nonstop.
I almost went with Inside
good.
Out. That movie made. I've never felt
love
things that I
Inside
felt in the theater watching that movie, dude.
I
don't
that
know
was
that.
when you mentioned Ratatouille, it made me think Inside Out because I haven't seen a lot of Pixar movies. That movie got to me too.
I
Dude,
think
that
Inside
movie-
Out made me cry
Floored. I
more
was
than any other
floored.
movie.
That movie
Yes,
is
yes. I was in there weeping.
Yeah.
it just makes so much sense. Like it's just so well done.
I don't even
I
remember what it was about. I think it was
Like the core memories, like stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
who
It was
you
like,
are
yeah.
from your past, and like I forget why, but they start to like deteriorate, so she starts to like lose herself, some
was-
shit like that.
It was wild. Have you seen the Adam Sandler Reign Over Me?
Is that the 9/11 movie?
Yeah, dude. I fucking like woke up at like 1, 2 in the morning one time at someone's house, like sleeping over like Pat Martin's house, and like that was on. I fucking watched it and was like, I couldn't put it down. It was wild. It was like,
You guys mentioned like 10 movies I've never heard of, man. I can't keep up. I need to
what
watch
about
all
Captain
these.
Fantastic? You ever heard of that?
I don't think. What is that? I don't.
Vigil Morgenstein. Just a tour de force by Vigil Morgenstein.
Vigil Morgenstein.
Oh my god, how did I not think Green Book, dude? Did you guys see
Ah!
that? Holy
There's
shit.
just too
You really
many.
like Green Book?
Oh,
You ever
loved it.
seen it?
No.
Oh! Travis. Please watch Green Book immediately.
I don't know if I've seen that one either. Who's in that?
That's Mahersh.
Viggo Mortensen.
Marsala.
That won the Oscar, right? Best
It's
Picture.
amazing.
How do you
If
say
you don't
Marsala?
like it,
Oh,
I'll give you-
I've 100% never seen that.
If you don't like it, I'll give you $10.
I don't know.
I
I
didn't like
swear
it.
to God, I will give you $10.
Which was
Yeah.
interesting
No
because
way.
I think somebody said recently it shouldn't have won Best Picture or something.
Well, they're probably a racist.
And I didn't even know that was Viggo Mortensen until halfway through. I was like, "Is that?" I couldn't believe it was him, and that's him.
It's like a fat Italian. What's going
Yeah.
on here? Huh?
And it's a Farley Brothers movie.
Dude.
So.
I'm telling you.
That's
I
insane.
swear I went into that movie saying, I'm not going to like this. There's no way.
It won you over.
Did it? Oh, yeah.
But can I guess what your guys' ratings of
Yeah.
Angry and Brooklyn is?
Yeah.
Huh?
Please do.
I'm gonna say I hope nobody gave it more than 3 out of 10.
Yes.
Okay.
I gave it my first ever 0.
Okay.
First ever
okay.
0 on the podcast. Eric gave it the second ever 0 on the podcast.
Okay. I'll
Mike
give it.
gave it the third ever 0.
No, I gave it a 1.
You gave it a 1. Ben gave it a 0.5.
A 0.5. Okay, yeah, I'll have to. It's hard to find
You
anything.
know what Desi guessed there, so that was.
Did you guys already have like a deep discussion about it?
That was
It
ruined.
goes
It's
deep
not
as shit.
super deep, but
We got deep as fuck, my man.
What are your
I mean-
comments on it?
Just did not gel together. Tommy, the kid, his son Tommy was like his acting was so bad.
I
Oh.
hate that actor. I hate that
I
actor.
mean, he's
so much.
good. He can be good. He was he was selling. He didn't give
He
a
was so
fuck.
bad.
I'm
I
always
think
turned
he was
off.
like
I'm
nervous
always
to be in
turned
the
off when
same.
I see him in a movie.
I love him in Big Short.
Ah, that's where he's from. I thought maybe he was
He's from
nervous to be.
Newsroom, Des.
Huh?
He's in the newsroom. I think he comes on. If you ever watched the newsroom, the show.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh
He's
damn,
in that.
damn.
He's just such a bland actor.
Oh, the whole.
Yes, yeah, that's all. What bland. I thought maybe he was nervous to be in the same movie with Mila Kunis or something. Did you on the same set with her? That was like
He didn't have any scenes with her.
Yeah,
at the
he's-
very end on the boat, the last scene.
Hey Desi, what would you rate Mila Kunis as an actress from 1 to 10?
I mean, she was good in like Black Swan and Ted. I can't really remember too many, but this one just
Sir Marshall.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
decent, you know.
Ted.
But
to
in
me
this
is, like,
movie,
Ted is
This
so-
movie,
I never got Ted, man.
I kind of felt the same way when it came out, but
It's
it's
funny.
okay. It's all right.
It's like
It was overhyped for sure.
You think
I don't like
overhyped?
Mark Wahlberg. I really
People acted
hate
like it
that
was
guy.
the best movie ever.
That
when it
or
came
The
out.
Hangover? Which one's more overhyped?
I like the Hangover.
Hangover is a fucking classic. What are
Yeah,
you
I
talking
like
about?
The Hangover.
Overhyped, dude.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I think
All three of them are.
I'm
pretty
not
good.
saying I hate it, and it's definitely better than Ted, but I think it's for what it was made out to be. I think it's pretty sad in some way, shape,
Yeah,
or
I don't
form.
know.
As a
I think it was
comedy.
pretty good.
Who's funny in it? Zach Galifianakis and the fucking Asian guy. That's fucking it. Like Bradley Cooper stinks. He's not funny.
You just don't like him.
No,
You just
I
don't
like
like
him
him.
as an actor, but in that movie, like I
Ed
just don't
Helms
know.
is not funny. In
Ed
my
Helms? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Right.
What are we doing here, guys? Have you watched it lately?
Yeah,
When's the last
I've watched
time you
all
saw it?
three
A
of them
decade
in the
ago,
past-
Travis?
It's been a while. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's been
gonna
a
I'm not
while,
gonna
I
go to
bet.
my deathbed fighting it as the best comedy ever.
The
But I
best part
liked
of the whole
it.
thing was Zach Galifianakis. The pictures after literally was getting his penis sucked.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best part about the movie is the pictures,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's
I
it's
mean
a
the
lot of
guy.
build up, and then the payoff of those pictures is pretty great.
I think it's. Oh man, I think it's pretty overrated.
I
I
thought
don't
number
think
two
that's
was
a.
actually
I
just
don't
as
think
good.
that's a crazy take.
Hey, babe,
Number
they're
two,
saying
huh?
Hangover's overrated.
No, this motherfucker's a dang.
Let's
Well,
get him.
Hey, come
It's not
check
as
this
hot as-
motherfucker out.
White's take like a month ago where he said Star Wars was trash out of nowhere.
Star Wars is one of the most overrated franchises of all time.
The original trilogy.
No, overall.
But what about forget all the bullshit. That's all fake. That's not
That's
done
all
by.
fake.
That's not
It's
done by
real
George
because I've
Lucas.
seen it.
No, it's
have
not
you guys
real.
seen Bridesmaids?
Yes.
I've tried.
Really?
It's actually that was actually very enjoyable. I'm trying to remember exactly, but I
I would
remember that was
probably-
really funny, like a girl version.
Bridesmaids is
thing.
hilarious.
I
Yeah,
would probably argue against that.
Melissa McCarthy kills that movie.
yeah. I've
she-
actually
yeah,
really,
I would imagine that she does not kill that movie. She does not kill any movie.
Have
Why-
you seen Spy
why-
with Jason Statham?
Oh,
It's-
does
it's
she take a
actually
shit?
funny.
Does she shart? Does she take
Probably
a
does.
fart? poop or
Probably at
something?
some
Oh,
point.
Spy with Jason Statham. Like I never liked her. You know, I'm
Jason
pretty
Bateman.
tough on female
Jason
comedians.
Statham.
Is it
Jason
Jason
Statham.
Statham?
She's not even a
Statham, bro.
comedian. She's an actress.
Okay, yeah, but just in general, like, you know, I'm just very judgmental on females being funny.
Yeah, they're usually not.
You ever thought of not being that way and joining us in 2023?
It's not something you can just decide, dude. You just got to be honest with your feelings.
Jillian Bell. Jillian Bell's funny, dude.
No, who's funny is the chick from the funniest is the what's that
Righteous
show?
Gemstones.
Yeah, what's her
Yeah.
name? She's funny as fucking
The
this.
funniest chick ever, possibly.
Also,
one?
Best in Show has a lot of funny women that we talk to.
Catherine O'Hara or whatever is hilarious, dude.
Have you guys been watching the new season?
No,
Gemstones?
man, I never finished season 2. Do I need to get back on it?
I've watched about 5 episodes.
I have not watched any of this new season, but up until this season, I am caught up.
Dude, season 1 is it was one of the best seasons of television. I thoroughly enjoyed season 1 of Righteous Gemstones, man. That was wild.
Like very seriously good.
Yeah, it was shockingly good.
That was gonna be stupid, but funny.
It sucks because
Danny
I feel like
McBride, dude.
Adam DeMamp's he's so like being wasted in a lot of these roles, man. It's really sad. A lot of these like chick flicks and shit that he's doing. He's like a cuck in a lot of them. And have you seen the new one? The Outlaws. It's awful with Pierce Brosnan and
Thank
shit.
God.
Yeah,
I added that to my list.
And
Thank God you said that.
Yeah, it's
Adam-
not.
Adam Devine? Isn't his name Adam Devine?
Man.
I thought that was.
DeMamp?
Oh, I don't think it was awful.
Oh, is it?
It wasn't, but like, oh my, it was like.
Yeah.
He's just in a bunch of meaningless movies, just kind of like, okay, that happened. Like, he's funny as fuck. They're just using him as like a very typecasted role. I feel like at this.
Okay, dude. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. Oh man, he's got like two roles. He's either the bitch or like a dumbass.
Yep. And when they know that people like you in those roles, they keep giving you those roles. That's how Hollywood works.
Yeah, he's horning it out. Good for him, but it just sucks because he's so much more. We know
I
what
feel like
know what he's worth.
He has like one punchline. It's like, "Yep, got my Skittles in my pocket."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It stinks, man. Workaholics was so great.
Jeez.
Such a free area. It seemed like such a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Workaholics changed the game. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Comedy
what's come
Central
out
really
since?
hasn't had anything good since then.
Nobody has. I mean, I won't
Yeah.
say that, but like AMC, they
Well,
totally died. Comedy
Sewer
Central.
Kids is getting streamlined. Sewer Kids, once that hits Paramount Plus, I don't know what's gonna happen. Woo! Hey, it's
Paramount
Netflix.
Plus is going out
You're
of business.
greenlit. It's Netflix. Have you seen that South Park episode? You call Netflix. You're greenlit. This is Netflix. Go.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a show about Coon and Friends, and you're greenlit.
Yeah, they got to spend $8 billion a year.
You're greenlit. Let's go. Uh-huh.
All right, well, let's pitch it.
Sewer Kids? Okay, well, it's a bunch of kids that are created from ejaculant that is placed in the crevices of the toilet. Most males usually ejaculate into the shower or the toilet, possibly the sink. So if you're jacking off outside or something weird, that's kind of a waste in terms of how sewer kids are gonna, transform into the new generation, the new majority of the world.
Is it like a tadpole situation? How are they
Well,
turning into adults?
we're still spitballing, and it just
I
depends.
think you guys are losing
Hybrid
me.
children, depending on what you get flushed down with, things of that nature.
How about? I thought it was like Teenage Mutant Turtles almost, where
Teenage
like
Mutant Seaman Turtles. Yeah, Eric,
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
Secret of the Splooge.
Exactly.
Some toxic waste mixes in with the jism.
I got.
What's the
some
villain's
ideas.
name? The cum guzzler?
Excuse me?
We're gonna be giving this away for free.
Excuse me?
What?
Is this a joke to you? This is my heart. This is my passion.
All right.
So the new Seth Rogen Ninja Turtles is actually getting rave reviews. The new cartoon. They're saying it's the Spider-Verse of Ninja
Doesn't look
Turtles.
that good.
I just don't care about anything but the original.
I
And
haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You talking about the live action or the cartoon?
1990s.
Mhm.
The live
Pizza
action?
Man, no tip, bro. No tip.
You know what's funny?
Such
I
a
haven't
good
seen
movie.
a trailer for the new one, but I just see the that kid from that meme from a while back where it's like, I like turtles. They found him and then they like recreated.
Yeah, I don't
Like an
really know anything
interview
about
with him.
that, but I did see that.
Yeah.
They found him. How many years was that from the original?
Yeah, it's the same kid. Like, I mean,
Leave
a lot of effort to
so
do that.
sad. It's such a
Yeah.
sad world. Why are we doing shit like this? We found the kid. He has no life. He still wants to. What?
Good for
Yeah,
him.
no
Probably
one-
made
This
two
is
bucks.
not what we're supposed to be doing, man. What are we doing?
Supposed to be going to
I wonder
Mars.
if that guy.
God damn it, Mars isn't equipped for us, Travis.
We got to get off the rock.
Is like
What?
We've
So I
got
like
to get
turtles.
off the rock.
Is this a rock?
Yeah. We stay here, we're doomed.
Kevin!
Oh
Ben's
yeah, I saw
asleep.
a
Ben's
clip
asleep.
of we said The Rock. I was thinking about the movie, and I saw a clip from Joe Rogan interviewing Pauly Shore, and he had like the best story about Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah. Let me hear
Well, I don't really.
it.
Maybe I'm overhyped, but like Nicolas Cage is like super private and everything, and they're like friends in real life. So Pauly Shore like went over his house, and he like almost posted a video. He's like, and Nicolas Cage like, no, like don't post that, and like drives like a Ferrari and everything, and just I don't know. He sounds like a really cool guy.
Wait, Pauly Shore?
Does- Pauly Shore,
Pauly Shore
and
sounds
Nicolas
cool as
Cage,
fuck.
yeah. And Nicolas Cage sounds really like
No.
interesting. He likes to be private and all that.
No, I'd rather be friends with Pauly Shore, for sure. For Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
Hang out at the comedy club that his mom runs, Misty Shore.
She died. Rest in peace.
Oh, she
Rest in
did
peace.
die. That's right. That's right.
Speaking
Comedy
of
Store,
motivational movies, guys, go ahead and go on over to Disney Plus and go ahead and watch Togo. Have
Is
you
that
ever
a
heard of
new
the movie? Have you ever heard of the movie Balto?
No.
No.
The cartoon Balto. You never heard of it? Really, guys? Really, guys?
Yes.
I have heard of it.
Well, that
It's
is
a
a
wolf.
lie.
It's a sled
Balto's
dog.
Balto's a pussy. It's a false story. Togo did all the work. It's starring that Green Goblin guy. Who the fuck? What's his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
No,
Franco.
that's the Green Lantern, buddy.
The Green Goblin from Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, you better believe it, my man.
Oh,
Hey.
Willem Dafoe.
Dafoe.
Defoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe is like a dog trainer in Alaska, and he's got this rascal of a dog. Oh, but is he a rascal of a dog? TBD.
But is it better than Iron Will?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. 'Cause
Doubt
it's
it.
Oh,
You
yeah?
guys are overwhelming me with new movies. I can't
Watch
handle
it, Travis. Watch it with your family and watch your daughters become sled dog
Yeah.
drivers or whatever.
I'd
Oh,
rather
yeah,
they
I
be
think I've seen that,
mermaids.
Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
yeah.
My son, he doesn't want to be a mermaid, does he?
Well, no, but we had to. Speaking of Melissa McCarthy, she's in the new Mermaid because I went and saw it, and she's Ursula.
Ugh.
How was that movie?
Yeah, how was that?
Well, I fell asleep. I mean,
I can't
But
see movies
my-
in theaters.
my daughter loved it. That was an A+ from her.
Yeah, well, she's happy to see a woman of color portraying the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Good for her, dude. That's all that we're really about now in 2023, guys. We're just about
Promoting diversity.
yeah, really forcing it
Inclusion.
in there, shoehorning that diversity, right, guys?
Yeah.
All black remakes.
Yeah, I want all black Forrest.
We
Gump.
gotta.
I
we
want
gotta unhit
Bubba
the
to be
record.
white.
We gotta unhit the record button. I'm afraid of what Ben's gonna be saying in the next few minutes.
Yeah.
He's got a crazy look
Derby.
in his eye right now.
Why does Albert Pujols still not know our language?
Yeah.
He's been here for
He-
decades.
I swear to God, I've heard him speak English. He knows it.
No, por favor, necesito translator. Translación, por favor.
Hey guys, I appreciate you having
I'm
me
gonna
on.
fall
I have
asleep.
to.
Yes, Eve, we love you so much.
I gotta, get out of here.
All right,
Yeah,
say hi to the missus.
I'm
Smart
crashing.
man.
All
Smart
right,
man.
thanks, Desi.
Don't
All
wanna
right,
be-
All
guys.
right, Desi and Ben.
Bye.
Can
bye.
anybody play golf on Saturday morning? Can anybody play golf?
No.
I might be able
I
to
know
play
you-
Saturday.
Ben, you played 3 times this week. Yeah, there you go.
Problem. Ben has a problem. He's addicted to golf.
Try to
I am-
see if there's anything at Potomac Shores.
All right, I have to do early because I'm going to Norfolk at.
What are you playing with Corey? Corey was trying to play Potomac Shores. You going with Big Old Sea Dog? You and Corey
Uh-huh.
text messaging
Travis,
each
could,
other?
No.
Travis,
I
could you
would
do like
laugh my
early?
dick off.
Why?
Travis,
Travis, could you
best
do
friend
early?
Corey Fick. I would laugh
I don't
so
know.
hard.
I have to talk.
You and Corey would be a hell of a match. You
Right.
two, you two.
That'd be.
I've
get
been
some
wanting
good
to play with
practice
Corey,
for the
but
Marty
every
Cup.
time
Yeah,
it's been
He's
like
ducking you. He's ducking you.
he's definitely ducking me. He don't want that smoke.
Bro, I cannot wait to play again. I have so much
What are-
anger because I haven't been using my drive. Oh god, I got a whole
You're gonna
game
unleash
plan
it?
now.
Well, what about a par 3 Saturday morning? Something easy.
I can't play a par 3.
Yeah.
I can't hit a driver. I gotta crank a driver.
I feel you. Makes a difference.
It really
Yeah,
does.
a lot of things are sold out because it's raining tomorrow. I already looked up some tee times, but
For Saturday.
we'll talk in the chat. Yeah,
Well, yeah, Saturday early is the hardest tee time to get.
yeah. I might have to pass, unless possibly a Sunday night twilight.
I might be able to do that.
All right,
Cool.
let's talk.
All right.
Let's talk. All
right,
right,
hit me up.
guys.
All right.
All right,
Desi.
for
What?
Eric.
Hey,
Just
hey,
kidding.
Desi, you watching
What?
the big year and coming back on next week?
Yeah, why not?
All
What
right.
did he
Yeah, we'll
say?
see you at
big year?
9:07.
Yeah, the big year.
Okay.
Thank you, Desi. Salute.
Thank you,
What did
guys.
he say?
What?
I'm out.
What did he say? I'll give you $100 for your prime rib. What did he say?
What did he say? He said, "Look, I washed for supper."
Dude.
And there was 3 shoehorns.
Yeah,
they're
well, really all we really needed, you know.
Why did
dropping like
Ben-
flies.
Irish goodbye. You just
Yeah, well,
Ben was looking like he was heading for the bed to pass
long
out.
golf round. Baby
Yeah.
coming. A lot going on.
A few
all right, well,
beers.
what's the pick, Travis?
The
for
pick
next-
is the big year. It's available for free on Disney Plus.
Well, that ain't free.
It's well,
But you don't got it?
it won't cost extra.
I
Eric,
might need that password from you again, Wyatt.
yeah, you can have it. You still have Professor Xavier is still waiting there for you, my
I
man.
know, but I got the Fire Stick now, and I was actually just
Okay.
thinking about that. That
I gotta
need.
see. I gotta look it up. I'll have to sign out and back in and probably
Is there
change
anything
it.
that you need that I might be able to give you?
No. Well,
What do you got?
I don't know.
what do you got? Paramount?
I don't
Do you
think I
have Paramount? I need
have-
somebody with Paramount.
I need Paramount
Paramount
bad.
has nothing.
I heard the new Taylor Sheridan joint.
What's that?
It's called Special Ops Lioness.
There's another.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? What the hell? This guy doesn't
It's
stop.
the new Taylor Sheridan. You know that shit gonna be fire.
Lioness?
Yeah.
He's
it a
at
woman?
Fire Network. They don't have
Yeah.
anything that that guy shows.
He
Who
is
it?
literally.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Who's the woman?
I don't know.
They have
She's
like
nice?
They were talking about it on the Junkies today.
Yeah, of course they were. I'm out on the Junkies, man. I never thought I'd see the day. I'm out.
Well, I don't blame
Well,
you.
that's because I'm not in a car like
Yeah.
that anymore either.
Yeah, I would never listen to them if I wasn't in a car, but
That sucks. I can't. Damn. All right, let's see here, Eric. Son of a bitch.
All right. Well, the big year is next year a week. Is the
big
movie.
year's the choice. All right, I'm gonna stop recording. Come back next week and join us, won't you?